You posted on the boards, page posted on Facebook. I think I
I
posted
haven't.
it like once. Let's go and get to it, man. I think I posted it once, but it is what it is. Hold up. Did I go public with it?
Oh, okay, there you go. You got your classified talk.
Is it on that public? Can you go to? I think it's public. I don't know if I made it public. You gave it a thumbs up.
I don't even see it.
It ain't on there.
I don't see it.
Oh, it ain't.
Oh yeah, I see it now.
Yeah, people coming in. They coming in now. I see it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm live. Finna start rocking right now. Got some people coming in. Got two people coming in. So let's go and get on it, man. Let's go and rock out. They coming in now. I see them coming in. You see them, Ken? Ken?
Yeah, I see him coming in. How y'all doing, everybody?
Yeah, we kicking it tonight. Just gonna do something laid back, do something chilling. Oh man, let's get on it, man. First of all, we're gonna get on this. We're gonna fire this thing up with some GI Joe customizing convo. Um, what was the first GI Joe you customized, Ken? First GI Joe you customized.
First one I did was I want to say Roadblock.
Yeah.
That first Roadblock. I took a Power Ranger head
Mm-hmm.
and put on his body, and I gave his camo. Well, I didn't really not his camo. His details. I went over it in blue.
Mm. Yeah. First one I ever did was Stalker. I took a Killmonger figure, just cut the dreads off, put the beret on it, and I think I painted his mustache or shaved the sass off his face. Painted his mustache, put the beret on him, and painted the stalker, pattern on him, different color kinds of stalker patterns. I made some straps for him, and man, I like I said before, I went, man, everybody wanted them stalkers, man. I went stalker crazy for a while, man. That was the only one figure I was selling, man, was doing with stalkers. You know what I'm saying? Knocking
I
out
ain't,
stalkers like crazy. That's what I was doing.
I ain't got a classified stalker from you. I want one with the dreads, like how they did with I think with that Pursuit of Cobra.
Yeah, hey, hold on. Let me cut the fan on. Yeah, yeah. Well. Sorry about that, but I forgot my fan wasn't on. Yeah, that's one that I'm that's in the process of me doing. But I got a whole story about that. Like I already told you, it's a whole story. I'm gonna do all three of them, but it's gonna be a spin to it. So that's on another one. Yeah, that Stalker's a good one, man, with the dreads from Pursuit of Cobra. I like that one a lot, but I'm finna make one, but it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be out there. It's gonna be pretty dope.
I was saying I want a Arctic stalker, but I kind of feel like he about to come down the pipeline. That would be
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but
That's one of them things where us as customizers, we get kind of antsy and amped up, and we can't wait, man. I can't wait, and I just seen. If you want to make that Arctic Stalker, I just seen somebody had a Alpine all base, the whole just his base. That's the base you're gonna need. You may want to change the jacket, but those arms and those legs is what you're gonna use, and I guarantee Hasbro use that. They might not even change the jacket knowing Hasbro.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I guess I can see that. Probably with a little
Yes,
turtleneck
sir.
deep or something.
Yeah, they ain't gonna even change because if you're interested, we can make something happen because like I said, I just seen the Alpine, and all I gotta do right now is just like change them up a little bit. It'll be easy. It'll be an easy one though.
Mm.
It'll be an easy fix. It'll be a real easy fix on that one. Cause he'll be a nice character to have, but like I said, everybody finna go. You better watch out, cause they finna go Arctic crazy here in a minute.
We got a few people in the chat. Who all in the chat here? What's going on, Paul? Crusty old crow.
Yeah, they up in here, man.
Boston. How y'all doing there? Happy New Year, everybody.
Yes, sir.
Glad to see y'all.
But next question, I'm gonna hit you with, man. What makes a between a good custom separates between a good custom and a great custom?
I'll probably have to say attention to detail.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I done seen some customs that might look like they I could say they also kid bashes.
Hmm.
And that's fine. Nothing against kid bashes. I'm a kid basher myself. I'm not really a customizer. I kid
Man,
bash.
honestly, man, you customize, man. We gonna, I'm gonna do a topic on that. I'm gonna do a topic on that. So we ain't gonna do that on this show. So you gave me a topic for something else. Kit bashing versus kit bashing versus customizing to me, but I ain't gonna do that here. We'll save that for later. But yeah, for me, a great custom, man. I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you what a great custom is. One that I failed at. One that I cannot get right is a good custom. Like I
Don't tell
got,
me.
so
Come
a
on.
figure that's gonna challenge me is a great custom. I mean, a great custom is something that's gonna kick my ass. You know what I'm saying? Or like here lately, I did a great custom, and I felt like a great custom. Sometimes other people ideas, man. Like I said before, if you get with me and we talk together while I'm doing these custom figures, that always leads for a great custom. But a good custom is something that I guess the difference between a good custom is a great custom. A good custom is something that you just I guess it's just average, and a great custom is above average. But that's at your standard though, because I've done some figures that I really didn't think that was all that, but they're my own personal possession. And some people thought they was amazing, and I've done some figures that I feel is amazing. People was like, "It's all right," but I felt it was amazing. Then I did a real simple figure this weekend. It's on my Facebook page. I thought it was just simple, but man, that figure ended up being amazing. So
Come
I
on.
think it's hit and miss.
What you talk about?
That female I did with the cover girl body,
Oh yeah, yeah. I've been on her all week with you with her.
yeah, that wasn't even mine. It was a customer's. I had to send that out. That wasn't even mine, man. I wish it was.
That was a dope recipe.
Yes, it
Right.
was.
That was a dope one. That was a real dope.
Mhm.
I'm jealous. And a
Yeah,
good one.
yeah, it was a good. And behind that one, man, it was so good. The guy that made it, that came up with the design, I told him, man, you got a good one out of me this time. I told him, man, I'm gonna have to beat you. You know what I'm saying? I'm very competitive in a healthy way. I'm not hating nobody, but if I see somebody doing something good, and if I like it, I'm going to try to make myself one. You know, it's good to be healthy and competitive, man. Because if you're not healthy and competitive with this stuff, you will be second guessing yourself at everything. You wouldn't even pick up a paintbrush, because I feel like if you pick up a paintbrush, you know what I'm saying. When you pick up that paintbrush and get in that lab, I don't care if you just paint circles. You better be the best circle painter. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna go ahead into your round right quick because I've been doing these customs. Hit your round.
I,
How do you feel that 3D printing is gonna change the game
mm,
or changing the game? You can do both and make it a two-part question. We kicking it tonight.
how is it going to change the game, and how is it changing the game?
Yeah, both.
Mm, I think it's still early in the game for one, because I don't think a lot of people hip to how accessible it is and how quick you can get into it and do things. But I think that's going to change soon. I think the more it's talked about, the more people is doing it, the more people catching on to all the different things you could do with it, not just in say as far as Joe's and toys per se, but everything. everyday little common household things to work things to some everything things for your car. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's gonna
it
be catch
does.
fire.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna catch fire. I mean, I'm pretty sure it already has caught fire, but it's not on fire enough for a lot of people to be hip to it. So I think if they did, it'd change the game to the point where hmm, not only would I put it like it'd be a lot more competitors out there.
Yeah.
In fact, I want to say really when it come down to 3D printing,
Mm-hmm.
the trick I want to say is not the actual 3D printing, it's the actual making the prints. If you can learn how to make them prints and build them prints and get them out there and everything and build different prints of vehicles that people can't even don't even have access to, you're gonna be a bad
Mm-hmm.
man.
So you
Well,
think so you think the trick is so you think the trick to the 3D print is gonna be the files. Trick is the files.
yeah,
Okay. Well,
yeah,
makes sense. Way I feel 3D printing gonna change the game. It's man, so many ways to answer that. I feel like 3D printing gonna change the game in so many different levels. Like I feel like it's gonna change. Well, first of all, you're gonna be able to get more sooner. Like you ain't gonna be able to wait. Like I feel like 3D
yeah.
printing is gonna come, man, and it's gonna be it's you ain't gonna have to wait no more. Like anything you think of in your imagination, you're gonna be able to make it and have like anything. You know what I'm saying? You know
You get into
anything.
that 3D printing, and pretty soon it's gonna be like you're gonna be becoming everybody else's competitor.
Right.
Hasbro competitor, Gridiron's competitor, Valor versus competitor, Monster Forces
Yeah.
competitor, and anybody else who you could think of.
Yeah.
Legos competitor.
Yeah. I think it's gonna make it easy, like 3D print. Like I'm gonna get me a 3D printer, right? And there's it's gonna upgrade, and I'm just talking about how it's gonna benefit me. When I get my 3D printer, it's gonna upgrade my dioramas, it's gonna upgrade my collection, it's gonna upgrade my figures, it's gonna upgrade everything as far as 3D print. Because when you got the 3D printer with your dioramas, it's going you can add more. Um because it's just you could just do practically anything with those 3D printers. And I
Yeah.
think that's what's going to change. And like you said before, you ain't gonna have to wait on Hasbro. Like instead of I said this before, instead of waiting around, wishing and hoping and praying for a Mobat, I, I hey maybe like one person hit one person, the next thing I know, I had a Mobat. You know, and it was like a couple of days. It's not taking years and months. And like right now, this snow his tank, it's gonna be almost a year before you get there. Now, if you have a 3D printer, you can make you a snow hiss right now. You know what I'm saying? But the thing gonna be what you was talking about. I was thinking what you was talking about earlier with the files. I think pretty soon, the more and more people get into 3D printing, I think files will be leaked from like Hasbro. People start leaking files, so you'll be able to print your own, say, his tank. You know what I'm saying? Like the
See
Half
that
Lab.
that's downplaying yourself, I believe, because you can let Hasbro print whatever they gonna print or build whatever they gonna build and all the other good stuff. And if you actually know how to build prints, you could build the next best Felix or the next best what's that other thing? The Ramen Racer or something like
Mm-hmm,
that. You know what I'm saying? You can come with something better. So
mm-hmm,
why try to perfect with somebody? See, the thing about 3D printing Hasbro is it's a couple prints right now that's out of the vamp, but they don't look as good as Hasbro's vamp.
mm-hmm,
So why compete with that when you can just shut it all the way down, jump left,
mm-hmm,
do something else? Because
mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure there's plenty stuff that there's so much stuff in between. Man, guys trying to get weapons, guys trying to get bombs. But guy, how about you know milk crates?
Mm-hmm.
Bam.
See, that's what I
Let's
was.
go with what else we got? Get you a chip. 3D print.
Oh yeah, looks good, man. Looks real good. See, that's what I'm saying. See that I couldn't, man. I would go crazy if I had a 3D printer right now, man. I probably would. I would be making everything. You know what I'm saying? I knew if I pushed them 3D printing questions, you'd come all the way out then. But yeah,
Mm.
but yeah. So
So,
what is it
uh,
like with that 3D print? I mean, like, how do you think it is like doing the stuff? Like, does it take a long time? Is it hard to learn? Is it like what's to it?
not hard to learn. So I guess with anything you take your time, you want to get into. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like if you get a his tank, it's not all put together. You know what I'm saying? You got to sit down, take your time, put together. If you want to put stickers on it, you got to sit down, think about how to do that and all the other good stuff. Shoot, you want to boil and pop and build and paint figures and all the other good stuff. Everything's a little learning process. You just got to take your time and learn with it. So the 3D printing is another little process. You just got to take your time and learn with it. I didn't
Yeah,
I done had mine for a few weeks now, and I've been trying to print up some of everything, but I'm taking the time to learn what
yeah,
different elements and stuff
yeah.
to use to print what with.
Yeah, because Krusty Old Crow was just talking about that he wanted a 3D printer for vehicles, not for vehicles. He want one for diorama pieces and stuff, not vehicles. That's straight. Yeah,
Yeah,
because that's why I was thinking too, Krusty Old Crow for diorama pieces. Like you could do a lot with those diorama pieces with 3D printing. A lot. I mean, Ken's working on a piece right now, a diorama on 3D printing that's insane. I don't know if how far he is with it, but I don't know if I done broke it out on him. That he was trying to keep it as a secret, but it slipped out. He's working on a major diorama right
I'll
now.
break down a couple pieces. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, he's working on a major
Here's sneak peek in.
diorama piece right now that's real nice.
This right here is just a little sneak peek in
Mhm.
where we going to. So you got this right here. Hold on, it's another platform. I got the wrong one. These two here will connect together. I don't know if y'all can see that. So these two here will connect together, form a platform like that will lay out flat like that.
Mhm.
These right here is the stairs that will come up and connect to them.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Them dioramas, man. Man, it looks dope. And it
It's
looks,
not
man. I
together.
already see the potential.
Yeah, you can see the potential in it. I'm still printing up all the pieces to go to it and everything.
So how long was it taking you to print that?
This particular print here is probably gonna take me about maybe 60 hours, 60-hour print.
Mm. But it's gonna be well worth it though. Like something like that. Okay, 60 hours. How would and you know how much would something like that cost if you was buying it from somebody without a 3D printer? Like if I wanted something like that and I would go to some of these other guys that 3D print, how much you think something like that will run you about?
Let's do it like this here for some of every. If you ain't got one, then you might know somebody else who got one. Let's go with those defense-based things that the Jones and the Cobra come out with the figure. We know the figure is probably like what? Let's say, okay, they price $27, and with the actual defense thing going for what is it? 64, 65 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's Hasbro, somebody who can mass produce it. And to be honest with you, it's not. It's probably not even as thick as that I just printed, and it's not as big as what I just printed. So I can imagine somebody probably charging $200-300 for that.
Okay. And how big is it?
It's gonna be a nice size when they get done. It's gonna be a nice size.
Because it
Trust
looked
me.
like it's gonna be big. Yeah,
Huh?
I look like it's gonna be a big one, man. When I looked at it, it looked like it's gonna be a big one.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
that's the same thing I really got the printer for too. I mean, there's a few vehicles out there that I might want, but I'm
Mhm.
not really in a rush for them or nothing like that.
Yeah, and
I,
see,
I,
like
I
when you
want
look,
like I be telling you all the time. I gotta have little diorama pieces. I gotta have
yeah,
stuff around and stuff going around.
but like I said, like And I definitely understand what you're saying because when I got this the vehicle stuff, okay, it's gonna be some more vehicles I want. Like I do want a Tomahawk, but after I get that Tomahawk, man, it's gonna be like original files after that. If I do 3D print something, it's gonna be some type of original mech suit or something. But it ain't gonna be no. I don't think I'm gonna need any more Joe vehicles. You know what I'm saying? Unless and
Yeah.
if I do something, it'll be something custom. But that's hearsay. When I get my 3D print, I might go crazy and just start making figures like crazy. Me, making vehicles like crazy. I don't know. I don't even have one yet. When I get one, we'll decide. But as of one right now, I definitely I definitely want a tomahawk. Definitely want a tomahawk. Like I definitely want one of them. So with 3D print, do you think it's gonna make Hasbro raise the bar for Hasbro? People 3D
Honestly,
printing.
honestly,
Mm-hmm.
nah, I don't. And the reason why I say that is because, like I was just saying, Hasbro came out with the Vamp, and they got different versions of that 3D print Vamp, and already their version of the Vamp is already stepped up. So I think if anything, it's gonna be the other way around. It's gonna be more so them print. That's why I say them prints is what it's really gonna be all about. Them prints gonna have to really be stepped up to be something. So prints really gonna have to be stepped up to look like something. Have to have a lot of functionality to them. They're gonna be almost. They're gonna have to almost be. I guess you could say what would it be? What is corporate mention? Inside, outside, top, bottom, and everything. You have to see all that. And see, I'm not exactly sure with the 3D printers and such right now. With I haven't printed any vehicles yet myself, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of skeptical looking at them because it's like, all right, I know the vehicles that I got, they got seats and everything on the inside of them. So as I look through the prints, I'm not necessarily seeing seats and everything. In fact, a lot of times I'm not even seeing where they open up at or something like that. So I'm pretty sure there's some other prints somewhere else that I have to do some more hunting. Like I say, I'm still new to it and everything. And I'm running across whenever I run across I see that I like, I'm on it. And I'm mainly like a background guy. I like backgrounds. Like I got a little background right here set up, and it's not really a lot, but it is. The table, the chairs. Let me show you what I got going on here. The table, the chairs, and the crates are 3D printed. A couple of your figures that I got from you, you know what I'm saying? That a
Mm-hmm.
couple of me and my dog. And even this little background thing here, this right here was something I've been trying to plug you on too. That's a whole nother conversation. But that that table and chairs and all the other good stuff, that's 3D printed. Them crates, they 3D printed. You know, little project we used to talk about with them crates and everything. But you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? That's what that can bring to you and everything. So that's what I'm on. That's what I like. I like the
Okay.
fact.
Yeah, I like that too, man. That's real nice. Man, it looks it almost man, that's picture ready, you know what I'm saying? That's ready for a picture right now. You definitely gonna hit a picture with that. You can hit a
Yeah.
picture right there, and that's gonna be good. I definitely make sure if I was you, I'd take a picture and put it on Facebook. People love to see that.
To be honest with you, I set this up like right as we was getting ready to start this live, so it's not really even anything on here that I set up here. It's just, you
Yeah,
know, I just,
but like I told you, that and that's how I got caught up in the on Facebook and YouTube because see how quick that did take you no time. You take a picture, you gonna get likes on it, and there you go. Because it's nice, it's a nice setup. People definitely, I like it. You know what I'm saying? So I know how people. And one, there's somebody asking if that figure have Jordans on. Yeah, I think
yeah,
it did have. Can you show them the figure again, Ken? They was asking if the figure had Jordans.
yeah, up underneath there, creeping with them. Did I get them?
Yeah, that's them sixes. Then you know those coming out for Valentine's Day, right? Those shoes right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they coming out for Val already. I gotta have them. It's a story when I was a kid. It goes back. See, with my Jordans now, I'm buying more. I'm not buying Jordans just to buy Jordans like I was back then. That's how I ended up with so many shoes. I'm buying Jordans now that have sentimental value. If they have sentimental value, see, I start to get a water too. But if they have sentimental value when I was a kid, I'm buying them. But just buying Jordans just to buy them, I'm not doing it anymore. I blew a lot of money like that. But if they if they only they something that have sentimental value, I'm buying 'em.
Yeah, we're glad we're getting you hyped, brother. That's what it's all about. We hyped too. That's
Yeah.
why my brother came on here to come see it.
Yes, sir.
Had to come put together too. We be hyped.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what this is about, man. Enjoying. Hold up. Let me deal with. I got a situation.
But yeah, this 3D thing is kind of fun. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you guys out there that's not hip. I'm not gonna tell y'all to jump out there and go get a 3D printer and run and do it or nothing like that. But investigate. Do your homework. You'd be surprised what you find out and what you could do. Real quick, real simple, and probably for a price of a good 2 or 3 waves or something like that, of figures you can get. So check it out. It's interesting. Get you somewhere. Be able to print up a lot of things. Like I said, I got this little diorama set that I'm working on now with the stairs and the platform and rails and everything. I got a few more pieces that I'm looking at printing up, but like I say, you got to also sit down, take your time, and figure out the filaments and what go to what and what colors you
Man,
might want to put where and everything and all the other good stuff.
yeah, when you made me go in there and get my figures, man. You was talking about the figures of yourself. I had to go get the figure I made of myself. I don't think you
Thank
ever seen it,
you.
have you?
Thank you. No, I
That,
haven't.
yeah, that's the one I made of myself.
You don't have to put them pictures on Facebook, man, so we can get this. Everybody can see them.
Oh yeah, I made me, myself, and my brothers, and I made they was about to Michael Jordan. I brought my Michael Jordan figure. He's got the breads on.
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
I
My
see.
Jordan, this is GI Joe Jordan. You know, this is an old figure, man. I'm gonna have to remake him, but he's old. Not in, you know what I'm saying. He definitely gonna take a makeover. He definitely finna get a makeover.
Say it's time to retire them, huh? Is that
Yeah,
hold
well,
on?
this one here, I
Bring
might
that back.
sell. So, and if anybody's interested, this one here is probably finna be up for sale because he's a nice figure. You know what I'm saying? You see, it's Jordan.
Is that a ball on his back?
Yeah, well, that's just some type of gimmick. Yeah,
Yeah, no, that's sweet though. It makes sense.
yeah, just that kid in me. But he's up some age now, and I done moved up farther than customizing. But if anybody's interested, he is for sale. He's a real nice figure too, man.
And age, which would bring us around to our next topic.
Yeah, he's a nice one though, but it's time to upgrade him, man. Because I done came a little farther than I can customize him, but it works. I got plenty of pictures of him. He's worked for years. But he's up for sale, man. And that'll be a hell of an addition to anybody's collection.
Yeah, he a nice one.
Oh yeah, hell of
Don't
a
nobody
collection.
have to ask you about him.
Yeah. But bringing up to it, you know what I'm saying? We talking about it. What is your thoughts about making OG characters, original characters? Your own original characters.
I like the thought. I think the execution will have to be perfect. So when we talking original characters, is we talking original characters in our own original canon, or is we talking about GI Joe universe as itself?
Well, you've been want to talk about the GI Joe original characters, their original characters, like the ones you've been talking about.
So you ready for it, huh?
Yeah, but this is yours. You've been talking about it, so I'm letting you have this one.
All right. So here's my thought. No disrespect to the OGs, Snake Eyes and Duke and all of them and everything. But here's my thoughts on the process, on the whole story and everything. We have seen a lot of things unfold, and if we really stop and pay attention, if we really want this line to go move forward, it's gotta revive and wake up. So the conversations that everybody love about Stalker and Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow being in the Vietnam war and all the other good stuff. That's the war they was in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look how long ago that was. So I think at this point it's time for G.I. Joe to get some fresh blood. Like anywhere from, I'm not saying erase or get rid of the old characters, but a lot of them need to be General Hawk. I know they got a canon as far as the comic book, but I'm saying like as far as to revamp, like if we was trying to get the toys back out there to the kids, get the media back out there with the kids and all the other good stuff, I think they need to be updated. I think we need to be dealing with Stalker's daughter, like how you got going on. I think we
Mm-hmm.
need to be dealing with Flint and Lady J's daughter. What's her name? Marissa or Clarissa or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Those characters and their worlds wasn't continuously flushed all the way out. And I get that they was some of them was like Flint and Lady J daughter was in the GI Joe Transformer kind of thing, but
Mm-hmm.
worlds didn't just stop there. Even at this point now, they would have kids. So
Grandkid. Remember, I told you I'm working on their grandkid. I'm not
point
gonna stick it to their kids, but I'm finna go and do their grandkids. That's when I'm finna start working on G.I. Joe's
this point in life,
grandkids.
at this,
Right.
all right, put it like this here. If they was in the Vietnam War and we was playing with them in the 80s and they backstory, and then here it is, I got kids, and now I'm a grandfather. Um, come on, we need the kids and their grandkids and stuff like that. They need to
Yeah,
be introduced to the world. They need to be
yeah.
updated. It's a lot of stories that with the characters that's even from back in the day, like not the shit on it and nothing like that, because like they the stuff that we grew up and we swear by. But if you gonna make it great, take it forward. Don't keep rehashing the same story over and over and over and over and over and over. You came out, you tried to update the figures, but you didn't update the line. So classified should have been the introduction of Snake Eyes' granddaughter. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. Or him and Scarlett's granddaughter. Or something like that. All those characters, all this, if they story just is just in flow for how old Snake Eyes is, like what, 75 now, 80? So
He probably older than that. But yeah,
I mean, think about it.
he up
It
some age.
that's why it's not going nowhere. Even with the fact of, I don't know if anybody remember, but silly cartoon from back in the day, James Bond Jr.
Mm-hmm.
James Bond, James Bond Jr. I'm pretty sure if y'all sitting up there right now, if you whenever you get a chance, if you look it up on YouTube, the James Bond Jr. the theme song, all it'll play for you.
Yeah.
It was an approach to hit at the kids. Now, me being a kid back then, I knew who James Bond was. But when they hit me with the James Bond Jr., it was like, James Bond hip. Oh, he got a little Rari. He be coming down. He young. He on the ski slopes, chilling with the young teenagers. It appealed to me. So I don't know how many. It might not have smashed hit with everybody, but it was aimed at my age group. So it
Right.
appealed. You know what I'm saying? So why not the Joe kids? The have to bring. All right, put it like this here. Look how Titans do.
Mm-hmm.
Titan with the Justice League. The
Mm-hmm.
Titan situation got so hairy and so thick to the point where you forgot they was even a part of the Justice League to the point till the Justice League came walking in, and it was like, oh damn, this is good. This is real good. So it could be done, man. It's time to revamp. That's what I think.
Yeah, I told you I went as far as the grandkids. That's what I'm working on doing the grandkids. I said I'll make the grandkids because making the kids, but the grandkids, that's what I'm working on. So yeah, I'm definitely feeling it. And then you got to think they do it. I mean, Transformers did it. They switch universe, switch times like that. And definitely Marvel did it. And when they switched with that, when they came out with that Miles Morales character, my kids went crazy for Miles Morales. You know what I'm saying? So you do have to switch it up sometime. Add a new character and switch it up. Can't have the same old character like you just said over and over. You do got to do that. Yeah, you
Even
do
with
got
us,
to do that because I was thinking and the only problem I'm having, like some of the characters are already made up, and when I come to my grandkids, I'm making my GI Joe grandkids. Some of the characters are already made up, but the problems I'm having is with that number one character, Snake Eyes. Should I make his grandson or should I make his granddaughter? That's one of the problems that I'm having with the grandkids.
mhm. See, man, and that's the thing. There's really no template for or template or whatever it is for that. So the imagination is free as go as wild as you want to because after what 50, 60 years of Joe's,
Mhm.
no, the far as that we went is where we'd have been stuck at forever. You
He
got
said
eight
do both.
versus Snake Eyes.
I guess he said do both. So do Snake Eyes with a set of grandkids that's twins. That would be dope. I never even thought of that because I sure was having an issue. Like, should I do their kids or should I do their grandkids? I was having issues with that, but that's dope. When you think
Yeah,
of that,
yeah.
that would be dope. You know what I'm saying?
You could do
Because
whatever
every because even much in my Maroon universe, there's a set of twins when Legend snuck off and they were sneaking off and they were messing with the red native females. They had came back with kids and they had a set of twin sons. So yeah, you gotta have some twins in there. I might end up doing that, man, because I sure was having issues. Like, should Snake have, because 'cause that character is so big, you gotta, and you gotta really put into, if you want to do G.I. Joe, you have to put into his grandkids. So
Yeah,
that would be a good idea. 'Cause he is like big. Like, even if you do talking about kids, they go Cobra Commander son Billy. I had him sitting down.
you know what I'm saying?
You gotta have that. You know what I'm saying?
And Billy probably ain't get as much love as he should have had because there wasn't enough new recruits that came in with him.
Yeah, he's a nice one too. You got a good one this time, Ken.
Thank you, brother.
Another
Appreciate
good one.
it.
I should have, man. I'm gonna start. Definitely gonna have to start filming. 'Cause I should have filmed sculpting his head. You know what I'm saying? I should
Mhm.
have. I should. I'm gonna start film, but I gotta talk with Savage or Evil Dookie or somebody about how do you do the voiceovers? You know what I'm saying? I gotta talk to Evil Dookie or Savage about how to do that, the voiceovers, because I need to learn how to do that. Because if I could do the voiceovers, I could do figures like these right here. This is out of your head canon. You know what I'm saying? Talking about original characters. Look at them. That
Yes,
purple
sir.
camo that you. This is something you came up with.
Hmm.
On Airborne. Now I can't wait to see the backstory that you drop on these characters. Purple camera. I've never seen it done, man. That you wanted.
You did a great job on it too, bro.
Oh, man, appreciate it, bro. I just, I just can't wait to see what you come up with these. And
That's
that's
why you
about,
brought Jordan up there, huh? Because you nailed
huh,
it, huh? I said that's why
huh.
you brought Jordan up there because you nailed it, huh?
Yeah. And here go another one of your characters out of your head. I like
Yeah.
to see what you do with him in GI Joe. That's why I
Uh,
said there's plenty of room for characters in GI Joe. There's always room for characters in GI Joe.
wherever you want, and that's what I'm saying. So like, even what you were saying with the your story with the Cobra Commander and sending Firefly in to go get that pocket and all the other good stuff.
Yeah,
Man, so just imagine it like if we can link it all up and shit. You know what I'm saying? I could see Firefly being an old ass assassin though.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Firefly, he
I'm
could
doing
probably
it
stay
till
in
he
there.
die. I can see him doing it till he die.
Yeah. What mistakes do you think a person would make while creating an original character? What mistakes you think they'll make? If a person's trying to make original characters, I've seen you do some. What mistakes do you think a person to make?
Mistakes I think a person will make with trying to do an original character is trying to limit himself to G.I. Joe. Now, even if you want your character to be in G.I. Joe, I wouldn't limit my mind creativity to just G.I. Joe, because then you end up with Block Roll and Fluke and Lady F and all the other good stuff. You end up with one offs of everybody who already made. You got to let your mind expand, and you know what I'm saying. Put
Hmm.
might want some strange. See, man, I don't want to kick nothing. I don't want to say every time I get to thinking, you know what I'm saying. My mouth. I rather tell you tell you what I'm trying to get and shit, and let it come out and shit. You know what I'm saying, and shit, instead of throwing it out there, then turn around and see it be done. Because one of the ones I wanted you to do, I just seen somebody put out there, and it was like, okay,
You
I'm a
got to
fall.
keep pushing. You got to, hey, just keep pushing. Thing I
We're
think, the what I think makes original good character, man. Me personally, the backstory. I'm a backstory. I'm a big fan of backstories, man. A figure can actually look crappy, but if his backstory is serious, it'll make him look better. Almost like a girl that you work with on the job that doesn't look good, but after you work with her for a long time and you get real cool with her, she don't look that bad. Almost like that. If the backstory is dope and I can relate to it, I can feel the character. Even if the character look crappy, I can feel him, but the character backstory has to be on point. And it comes with a good backstory, it comes with research. You have to have research because you can't just make a crappy story about something and the research don't make no sense because people they will openly debate you about your own character. I've been questioned about characters I've made. I've been questioned about stories I made, and I was able to not get upset. I was able to answer them because I did proper research on making the character, and the character, it was an original character, and I wrote about the character and I designed the character because people will challenge you on that, and I'm pretty sure Larry Hama have been challenged on his characters and stuff like that. So you have to be what makes a good character is a good backstory, and you have to damn near stand behind that backstory. You can't because somebody go to question me about any say for instance somebody go to question me about Rook, the one I just showed. Somebody going to question me about Rook. Well, I can tell you his father was Malachi, Kai, and his father and his grandfather was High Chief Crow, and I can tell you about all his kids and all that because that's a good backstory. Now I'm not saying I'm the GI Joe king or nothing, but or backstory king. But I know from my own what I like a good backstory, so that makes a good character to me. So if anybody have a character, the character might look crappy, but if the backstory looks good, I'm gonna fall in love with the characters. Like I said before, like a girl on the job. She may look, but you hang out with her, you see how nice she is, and y'all kicking in, y'all. She ain't gonna look so bad to you. So that's how almost how I feel about characters.
Mhm. Yeah.
It's the backstory. Omega Red, we can go with hit we can hit with Marvel. Omega Red, he looks cool, but he's not that cool looking. But his backstory is like, whoa, man, he's awesome. Apocalypse back. He looks up to his backstory. Sabretooth looks amazing, and his backstory is amazing. Wolverine does too. You know what I'm saying?
They take time out to get them character
Hmm.
in the comic books. Somebody just asked, do they still do the GI Joe comic books? Yes, they do. I think it's on Skybound that's doing them or Image, one of them. But yeah, they got a good run going. In fact, I believe we're still in the middle of the Dreadnought War right now. So it's probably maybe a good 20, 22 issues in if it's that far. I might be boosting a little bit. But whoever.
Right, because you sent me some comic books that I'm probably gonna cut into this week. I stayed away from them because, like I told you, I know my man. I would have got sidetracked and I'd have started making them characters like crazy.
It's one in there I want you to make for me though. And I know I'm pretty sure some of everybody that said and then thought about it, but I got to get me a rook up out of you. So you got to get in that book so you can find out who Rookie is. Because other than that, I couldn't even get once you get into his character, film
Hold on, let
out.
me get it.
Like,
What's up? You shouldn't have to do all this. Or somebody teach y'all. Say,
check out some of y'all comments and see what's going on here. Let me see what's brought back.
Yeah, I'm back. Had to kiss the babies goodnight. They should have
Mm.
been asleep, but they want dad to kiss them goodnight. You know how that is. And
Oh yeah,
yeah.
take care of them babies, man.
Oh, they
Always.
man, everybody's been there. But yeah, I think that's the mistake people make with Gia, a good character, the backstory. You have to have a healthy backstory, and it makes the character look so much better, man.
Going back
I
over
think
some of these.
somebody quit saying what you were saying. Quick kicking Jinx needs. Well, remember you had said quick kicking Jinx needs to have a kid. You remember you said that?
That's what I was just looking at these comments. Like, yeah, see, a lot of people starting to think like how we thinking. Like, yeah, that makes sense and shit. Cause
Yeah.
Ben, Ben,
Baroness needs a kid. That'll be dope.
oh, mm, mm, mm. And you know who I probably put her with a kid with,
Oh,
and it wouldn't be who you think it'd be.
and it wouldn't be Destro.
Nope,
Hmm. Oh,
Storm Shadow.
how that would be twisted. That's what I'm talking about. Them characters, that backstory, bro. See, and you talk about you don't write, man. You gonna mess around, have to grab you a pen and paper and scribble some stuff down. I do like they be saying, you better walk around and start talking into your phone.
Yeah,
AI fixed the. I told you I know a dude that can't read or write. Wrote a book, man, off talking in his phone, and AI corrected the spelling and the pronunciation. And dude was actually selling the book right now on Amazon, just walking around talking on his phone. He can't read or write.
I
So
believe
you talk about you can't write, you don't like to write. You could be in that truck.
not everybody, not everybody can read English everywhere. Anyway, so
Yeah, I
yeah,
know that ain't man. I got a brother that can't don't know how to read at all. He has drives truck and do everything. You know what I'm saying? That's how he learned it off of listening, because YouTube. He learned it off YouTube. So if you study something, you see something, he learned it off YouTube. I know people that learn how to read off YouTube. That's why I learned how to scope it and paint off YouTube. So
not
when
just
you
that,
get,
shit, say shit, all your books and everything.
mm-hmm. Like I said, that would be dope if you start speaking in your phone and man, shit, cause that I never would have thought of that. You know what I'm saying? I never would have thought of that.
Funny, I'm just that lazy that I do it. I do it all the time. I'm that lazy. I hate writing.
Yeah. Yeah, because writing is right. I like it, man. I love it. Every man I write. I wrote a story about. I'm finna do a story about the '90s Bulls, how they became GI Joes. I've done made Dennis Rodman, Michael Jordan, and I'm finna do Scottie Pittman. Like I did the Bears, the old '80s championship Bears. I did them, and I'm thinking about because in my world, I got this. I'm gonna have to stand up on this one. I ain't never showed this figure, but this is not P. Diddy, okay? This is probably Calvin off paid in full. I cannot get this mug right, bro. I cannot. I told Savage I'm gonna let him get the head. I cannot. If you put glasses on him, you got Calvin off paid in full. And but this is supposed to be my P. Diddy, which I'm gonna get right. I've been trying to get that P. Diddy man figure for a long time and cannot get him right. Cannot get him right. I mean, it looks good. It's Calvin though. I
Yeah.
told him. I cannot get that P Diddy, man. That's a. Whew. I'm gonna get him though. I'm telling you, when I get that figure here, when I get that P Diddy, man, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna talk a bunch and I'm gonna pop it with that one because that figure there has been kicking my butt.
Yeah, I know you've been talking about that one for the last few weeks and
But I
shit.
can't get him. I cannot get him, man. I got
Grab a bottle of water right quick. I'm listening
oh
to it.
yeah. See, I thought that I was gonna be able to get him, but I can't get him, man. It's that P. Diddy, the way he looks, it's hard to get it together, man. It's because it's his eyes and his temple, man. I keep talking about that with everybody. It's hard to get him, man. But this is a nice looking head, but it ain't him. It's not him. And I painted the crap out this head trying to make him and couldn't get it.
Keep hammering at him though, cause
Oh yeah.
you ain't that far from him.
I'm getting closer and closer every time. I'm getting closer and closer every time. I'm getting real close. Getting real close at him, man. When I get him, I'm gonna celebrate. Yeah. I'm getting real closer. All right. Next piece. Do you think dioramas matter?
Man, of course I do. I mean, I get, you know what I'm saying, you can put some characters together and everything, but to me, a story tells a story. Picture worth 1,000 words. So if some guys
Mhm.
just put the blank field, what's the words?
Yeah.
Make them all up yourself, and everybody's story would be different. But if you want somebody to tune in to what your story is, then put it together. Make me
Diorama. I think dioramas matter because what I feel like dioramas matter at. Um when I started making dioramas, I didn't make the same dioramas like everybody was making. They were making I made them. They were making a bunch of houses, brick walls and stuff. I didn't feel that. And you can look in some of my old stuff. I wanted my diorama to tell a story. Every diorama I ever made told a story. There's gonna be some wreckage on there. There's gonna be some even much this one here. There's gonna be some wreckage on there. There's gonna be some type of destruction. You know what I'm saying? It tells a story. You can look at one of my dioramas and they're gonna tell a story. So I'm real big, like I said, on backdrop stories. So even much the diorama has to tell a story to be a good diorama. I don't like real clean dioramas. I mean, I've seen some real dope alleys. I have, but I don't
It's
like clean stuff. You know what I'm saying? I do not like it. Like when I do an alley, it's gonna have when I did alleys, they have graffitied up, they have holes in the walls, they have all that. They tell the story. And I'm finna do an alley. It's gonna tell a real good story.
it's funny you say that because I got a few pieces off of this printer that I've been trying to print up, and for one reason or another, I want to say more so because me with the learning process, thinking
Mhm.
stuff is, and then probably stopping it before it's supposed to and everything. I got a few misprints, and not because of the machine misprinting, most because of my incompetence to what I'm doing. But even with them being misprints, they some
Mhm.
nice background pieces. You know what I'm saying? Some nice damaged pieces and everything. You could see what we could do with them. You know what I'm saying? Like when I pulled them out and saw that they was messed up, I'm like, I'm not throwing this away, man. Oh no, we're gonna use this. This showed it to you. You like, oh yeah, man, use that. You know what I'm saying? We use that from the background. And I'm like, same thing. Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta tell a
background
story.
be clean. It could be clean, cool, but what in life really is, what in life is actually that clean.
Mhm.
You know, when you walk
Yeah.
down the street, it ain't nothing picture perfect. Even if it's some dog
Mhm.
crap in the grass somewhere, or a piece of paper blowing somewhere, or something like that, or like you said, graffiti, or the grass and overgrew in a spot, or something
Mhm.
going through the cracks, or whatever it is. It's always something. Nothing in life is just clean cut.
Nope, nothing. Everything has texture. When I do my sidewalks, they're textured out. People that own dioramas for me, that they'll tell you this sidewalk look like. I've been told my sidewalks look like real cement because they're gonna be textured out. I don't do nothing perfect. I just not gonna do it. It's just me. And I don't like them. I don't like clean dioramas. People that do real clean. I mean, that's nice for them, but me personally, I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's because the days of future past. I almost make all my dioramas in that kind of style because at days of future past from the X Men that I kind of liked it. That I mean, I got old diorama pieces that I'm looking at right now that look like that. They had the days of future past look to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a few things that I want to print up. Like
Hmm.
I've seen brick walls and everything, and even with that, they still too clean. I could hit them with a wash and everything, but it's still I'm not really let's say a tattoo artist or a graffiti artist or nothing like that. So I'll probably end up sending them to you and let you work your magic on them and everything. Put a little graffiti on them or something like that.
Yeah, definitely. Um, I had, I could see that. That'd be dope to do some graffiti on them. Next thing, what you think more important, the diorama or the action figures? Which one you think is more important?
Action figure or the diorama.
Hmm.
I guess I could say the diorama is more important.
Mm. Tell.
I, yeah, because you could have all right, so I don't know if you to pay attention looking at a few people's thumbnails or a few different two YouTubers, the way they do it and everything. They might have a whole mixed crowd of figures sitting in together. You might have Howard the Duck, Hulk, Batman, Damian Wayne, um Goku, and a whole bunch of other people sitting in the same scene together. And it don't look silly because the background bring the content to it. Like they just out
Mm.
on the everyday thing, on the
Hmm.
everyday another day in the hood, and this is what's going on in the hood. Goku and them watching somebody break dance, or they playing basketball, or it's a little small knuckle fight between Bugs Bunny and Mighty Mouse or something like that, or whatever they got going on. You know what I'm saying? And it just all come together well because of, like I said, the background. But if you
With the
had something,
background.
you had it, I guess, either in a white background or even if they was all in outer space, it would be like, what's going on here? Why they just standing in space like that? You know what I'm saying? So I say the background it matter a lot. The
I can
back
see that.
background is like the I want to say the unsung hero.
Okay, I can see that. For me, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go with the background, man. And if you do a back, and you're right. And I'm gonna tell you, if you leave the background, for sure, figures it means a lot, but that background helps tell the story. And if you leave little like trinkets in the background, like I did a picture when it had a mask in the background on the ground, that helps tell the story. If you do a diorama and you leave like a little brick on like two, three bricks somewhere, it tells the story. So I definitely a full effect of that. You're exactly right. The background, I can't even deny that. But the background tells a pretty good story.
Hmm. Yeah, I see some people say they both telling the story, and that's true.
Yeah,
But like I say, figures is okay. Like how they say the noun and the pronoun. You
yeah.
know, like you can have a person standing there, but what's going on? You know what I'm saying? What are they doing? What's the course of action? What's the map of? We don't go to movies just to see the actors. We go to see, you know what I'm saying, what's going on with them, how they got Optimus Prime
Mm-hmm.
transforming, or Spider Man swinging through, or how pretty the girl look in the movie, and
Mm-hmm.
dude shot up everybody, and how he came in the room and sprayed it like that, and see how the room spent around, and even with the choreography in different movies and all the other AI and all the other good stuff, it's important how it look and it's presented to you and stuff. I mean, we don't want to see a movie where the actors sitting down in chairs acting out their part.
Yeah, good way to say it. Like I said, I like the character. I like backdrops, man. And I think this is it really an individual person. Some people like I know some people that just like the posing of action figures. They love posing action figures. They love posing. But me, like you said, I like the backdrop. I like the diorama aspect. I like doing dioramas almost more than action figures. People wouldn't believe that, but I do. I do a lot of action figures, and the only reason I don't do as many dioramas because let's keep it real, it takes a lot of room, brother, to store them things. You know, I
Yeah.
got a storage unit right now that's packed to capacity. Got a closet in that packed. Well, I told you I had a tank, man. It was in it's this tank right here. I didn't even know I had it was in storage. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna have to take a look at that when you get a chance one of these days too.
Yeah, I didn't even know. I even got the mobile built. I already had a tank. Storage. You know what I'm saying? It gets crazy man, around here, man. Because I think I'm on the cool. I'm an action figure, not only collector but hoarder. I'm falling into that round.
Yeah.
Today, I told you every day I'm buying an action figure. Today, I just bought two, three bodies. You know what I'm saying? I'm becoming an action figure hoarder on the cool. Every day I buy an action figure.
To figure hoarder because what you bring in, you put back out there too, though.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
Polish it up and send it right back out there.
Yeah, I'm buying something every day.
Now the question is how much that you ban that is actually you keeping for yourself.
Not very many. Like this week, I got about four customs I'm doing this week. Got to get up out of here. Actually, one of the dudes look like the Von Erich. That's gonna be one of the Von Erichs. He has a Von Erich look. This is gonna be fun. Doing a
What,
commission for a dude that has a Von Erich look, man.
what does that mean? You just threw me with that.
You remember the wrestlers, the Von Erichs, an
Okay.
old school look. Yeah, I have to send you a picture. He looks like the Von Erichs. So that's gonna be fun.
No.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be fun. What do you think make what's the easiest way and how could you how what's the easiest way and how could you fit an original character in the G.I. Joe? What would be the easiest way to do that?
uh, kill somebody off. Have him kill somebody off. And I was laughing because it made me think of Robot Chicken when they did fumbles.
Yeah, I got fumbles. I actually don't got a fumbles figure.
Fumbles end up killing everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I made a fumbles G.I. Joe classified. People loved it. Uh, easiest way. Seem like man, a lot of time I make original characters out. They always slide into being with Joe, GI Joe. They join the Joe forces. They leave. Even much my Tupac character when I made Tupac, he ended up joining the Joes, but I had to do a spin on it because he's gonna end up seeing that the Joes are just as bad as Cobra, and he's gonna end up leaving, going to the Dreadnoughts. You know what I'm saying? In my GI Joe universe, Tupac's leave the Joes and goes to the Dreadnoughts, and that's where you have that California love look. He's gonna be on. That's how my Tupac looks. So all characters seem like only character I made that didn't join the Joes, Eminem and P Diddy. Everybody else is a Joe. They joined the GI Joe. Even much about Michael Jordan, he's a Joe. Oh yeah, Dennis Rodman is a Dreadnought, but he's been a Dreadnought since I was a kid. And my Hawk and Animal, my Road Warriors, they're Dreadnought. But everybody else has been GI Joe. Even much my James Brown character is GI Joe. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's been enough. I guess I could say with Pac, he done had enough bad looks in his life to he need a good look at his life. He done been through enough. He been drugged through the mud enough for him to need a bright outlook. He already ain't here.
Mm-hmm.
Besides that, Cobra got enough. Cobra deep.
Yeah, I already told you that Cobra. My Cobra right now is one, two, three, four cases. One, two. And if they wanted to, they could easily go this way and destroy my GI Joe. Even with the damn, even with the damn vehicles that Joes have, they get their ass kicked by GI Joe right now. I mean, GI Joe kick my Joes to kick Cobra's ass. Somebody was saying no Marvel Legends. Oh yeah, I got a gang of Marvel Legends. I got plenty Marvel Legend talk. I'm talking about I could spin the camera around it. My whole other side of the room is full of Marvel Legends. Like, I probably got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cases full of Marvel Legends.
Bro, can't hear you. Can't hear you.
I said I've been on these Joes here lately. I hadn't really fooled with the Marvel Legends, but my Marvel Legends, I can go crazy with them because I've been making custom Marvel Legends for the past 15 years since Marvel Legends started. I got some pretty good characters. Some of them's old and outdated, but some of them I got rid of the old ones that couldn't pass the test of time. But some of them still here and made the test of time. Like I got a store. I got
To you.
some I got some pretty good
Got
Marvel Legends.
legend, but I got something. Let me see if I can pull it out right quick. Go ahead, I'm listening to you.
Yeah, I was finna say, yeah, I got plenty good Marvel Legends. I just hadn't messed with them. I hadn't messed with them. I used to be big on Marvel Legends, so that's all I did back in the days was Marvel Legends. Then I started throwing 3 3/4 Joes, and but the 25th and on up. But I've always stayed with Marvel Legends. Even to this day, I still do custom Marvel Legends. I just don't really show them. I got a real bad problem with showing stuff, man. I got so many. I got some custom Mandalorians I never showed. I just got a real bad problem with showing stuff. It's me, you
Now
know.
I don't have. I really don't do the Marvel legend, but I do the fighting armor.
Yeah.
Hope y'all see that. I'm gonna pull them out the pack for you. That's how I get down.
That looks dope. I never even heard nobody ever mess with them before.
And that's how some stuff. That's how I like it. You know what I'm saying? I like some stuff that not everybody else got, but so it'll feel a little special. Marvel Legends, everybody got those, and if you ain't got one that somebody else got, do you feel like you missed out, or you feel like you just ain't got it?
Mm-hmm.
See this right here, this little homeboy right here. See this here?
Mm-hmm.
This straight out the pack.
Mm. So how did you get into them?
Big bad toy stuff. So you see how posable he is.
Yeah, real articulation.
Yeah.
Mm.
I want to say they got a little drop down going to them or something like that, so they can kick up pretty high and all the other good stuff. Everybody be saying they do,
Oh
and
yeah, yeah, yeah. I see. Yeah. That looks dope.
then he come with this little soft goods cake. Stand up there, boy. No, I'm proud. This is the first time I open them. Swear. stuff.
Let's see what you got going.
Trying to see how to clamp this in here.
Oh man, you must this must be your first time messing with that.
Yeah, it's the first time I brought this one off the box.
Mm. So Big Bad Toy Store turned you on to those, huh?
But anyway, I had to figure it out. But that's helped with the full cape and everything.
Looks cool. So those are like Iron Man armors, but Marvel characters.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
I want to say it's from the Iron Wars or something like
Mm.
that.
So you lost me with that, the Iron Wars.
I got a couple of good ones. I want to say I got all the ones that he came on with. They're pretty dope.
Mm.
They automatic must have for me. And they got a Hawk Buster getting ready to drop too. Supposed to be getting ready to drop this year. But your boy, everybody hot on right now. Man's everybody hot on Cyclops.
Mm.
See, I like the way this paint pop on these, man. It's right here, just like it's it for me.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks dope. But like I like them. I can't do no more last, man. I'm gonna stick with my Marvel Legends and my GI Joe classifieds. Bring
Believe it or
me,
not, I've been
huh?
messing with this around for a minute. I want to
Yeah.
say I've been messing with it for a few years now. I want to say almost as long as I've been messing with the classified.
Oh, okay. Well, bring me to my next question. Uh, Where do you see the future of GI Joe customizing?
The future of GI Joe customizing.
Hmm.
Hmm. I think that might all depends on the future of GI Joe. Period.
Mm.
Like if we keep getting the same things over and over and over, and ain't nobody else picking up on them but us. In a minute, they like how they the whole world tend to do with the elderly. They push them to the side and put them in nursing homes. So me, you, and GI Joe will be sitting in the nursing home. They got to do something to revamp it, or else it's gonna be lost. So it ain't gonna be no need to even worry about how they gonna how the customizing gonna go.
Yeah. I think I think the future of GI Joe customizing, it ain't gonna stop. It's gonna keep going. Even if GI Joe stopped tomorrow, I think they gonna, because like we were saying earlier, at 3D printing. If they stop producing GI Joe parts today, that 3D print, you can buy a file for Roadblock. They have a Roadblock file. I think I've seen a Duke file. And they got different files for action figures. And if you got a resin printer, you can get the resin, action figure resin, and you can print an action figure just the same as they do. So with these printers right now, I think right now the customizing and GI Joe making ain't gonna ever stop. As long as they got resin, the 3D printer, and the file for it, it ain't gonna never stop.
But like I was saying, that's all gonna come down to like people who if you still have people messing with it.
Yeah,
See, them dang on X-Men, they gonna be around for a minute because they got the comics and everything kicking them off, and they gonna always be able to move forward. But
yeah.
GI
My
Joe,
kids,
yeah, even with X-Men, you got back and forth jumping and future jumping and time travel and everything going on. So they gonna always have something going on. GI Joe is just GI Joe. I mean, not to knock it or nothing like that, but it ain't. it ain't doing the same. This one right here, so fresh out the pack, he ain't even moving like I want him to yet.
Yeah. And my kids, they collect GI Joes and stuff. I mean, not GI Joe, X-Men comics. They love X-Men. Hell, I think I bought all them X-Men for Christmas. X-Men, Marvel Legend X-Men figures. They like X-Men. They like well, my one son had made him an MF Doom out of a Doom figure. They like the X-Men. They like them. Oh, that does look good, man. Man, Ken, I'm finna get ready to wrap it up, man. You got anything you want to say to the people before we shut it down?
Man, just enjoy your toys. Do some homework. You ain't gotta wait for everything to be produced by one company. This, I guess, the name of today's topic. It was customs, and that would include 3D print.
Yeah, yeah. 3D print. That's what I want to tell you. You know, like I always say, man, it's finna become a time where you ain't gonna really have to ask Hasbro for nothing. That's why a lot of time I don't, and I'm not bashing nobody, but and I've said this on multiple videos, and I'm open for debate on this on any platform. There's no need to bash a company, Hasbro, no more. That shit kind of played out right now. You
Yeah,
bashing Hasbro, man, make it yourself. It's like I said all the time. I'm gonna keep saying this. Thousands of customizers out there. I see customizers doing figures as low as $50. There's
yeah,
people that's got Savage got a series on that showing you how to make figures. A series. He every other day he's showing you how to um, take figures apart and make what you want. Um, there's customizers. There's 3D printers now. Like I said, there's 3D. There's a dude on there that 3D prints action figures, and you can buy his files and make his action figures. Now they're like GI Joe. Then there's multiple lines of military figures that you, if you want to collect, got Valorverse, Action Force. I mean, which is Valorverse. You got Monster Force. Uh, and I think there's a couple more coming out. You know what I'm saying for military figures. So there's no need to be bashing Hasbro. You know what I'm saying? Even because no matter what, you end up paying for the stuff anyway. And if you bash them, I know some completionists that hate the figure, but guess what? They go buy that figure and will pay top dollar for it. So I think the bashing the figure thing is cool, but it really ain't gonna because you're still gonna buy it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a collector. I buy what I want. You know. And that's why, and when that topic come up, Bash and Hasbro, I could talk about that for hours because ain't no need for it. Too many people. Ken right here. When I first met Ken didn't have a 3D printer. He was just doing figures, doing little stuff with figures. Man, 3D printing within how long you been 3D printing?
about what? What's today's date? About maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Flat foot 3D printing. And all this came from a conversation we had. Next thing I know, this man is getting down, bought him a 3D printer, and he's 3D printing.
That orange spillover.
And he's making profit. Throw that in there too. He's making money within a week. I know he making other stuff, making money. I said, it ain't no need for nobody to could be complaining.
On stand
Yeah,
holder with the little charger go up underneath there and there's the little charger port. So check this out. I'm gonna leave you with these right here since we're getting ready to get up off here. You can
no,
get you a 3D printer and take care of your Joes. And then at the same time, take care of your wives and stuff too. Make sure they get what they want, and even sell some of this stuff. We know what we really want to do with it, so let's do what we trying to do with it. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, cover some of them costs, sell some of this stuff. Be your own boss. Yo, Joe.
yes, sir. Because like I said, there go a week, couple weeks, he's already producing products, selling it. So I have no complaints of people talking about that. And that's another thing people talking about. That's on. I want to do a whole nother video about that. But for people complaining about this stuff, man, it's just money out there. And Savage said it the other night. It's plenty of money on the table for everybody. Ain't no need to trip. You know, there's a lot of money out there on the table. That's why I was saying with the GI Joe, um, people complaining about figures, man. It's customized. This man right here, I guarantee, and I told him by the summer he'll have 2 or 3 printers, and he will be making GI Joe vehicles. Ain't no need for him to be complaining about. Did you see this? I hate this. I hate Hasbro. I hope Hasbro just die. Ain't gonna nothing gonna happen like that because if you don't like it, you can hook up with Ken. Hey Ken, do you have anything going for the vamp? Do you have anything going for this vehicle? The Snowcat is coming out. You know they finna add on all kinds. It's not not the Snowcat, the Arctic Hiss. They're gonna have stuff for that. A 3D printer, Ken,
Not trying to
GI
cut
Customs. Those guys are gonna be able to give you what you want, man.
trying to cut you off, but somebody they giving you. I love to see that. I love people give you your props. They got you on the custom Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
yeah.
Yeah, because I've been at it, man. Like I said, with the customs, I try to. You can ask Ken. He's on the phone. I mean, on the line with his Ken. Now I ain't gonna say how long will I be up doing these figures every night. I ain't gonna even say it.
Sometimes this man don't even go to bed, y'all. To be honest with y'all, sometimes the man will not go to bed. And to be honest with you, I want to say he be so dedicated to what he be doing to me and him be on the phone and to be like, all right, I'll call you right back. And then once he get in that zone and get to working it, he probably look up and be the next morning. So he going all night. Let's
Yeah,
believe.
that's what I said. Not, and I
Be
strive. I tell people this. I strive to be,
the
to be
feeling it.
that. So I appreciate the love, saying, Mount Rushmore. I appreciate it because that's what I strive for. I tried to be, in anything in life, man, you gotta strive to be the best. I mean, I'm not. You got to, you know what I'm saying? Even much on my job, I would tell that story, but how I got my job, but I want to leave that to another side. But I strive to be the best, man, and just like I put down a mean demo already this year. This year just started. I've already done 20 customs, probably more than that. And this 20 customs already this year. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And I plan on my goal is to do 400 customs this year. I did 180 last year. My goal is 400. I'm already at 20 something. I'll probably be at 30 by the weekend. By next week, I probably met, I do, Ken. Remember I was telling you, man, I only got like 50 maroons. Then we counted them the other night. I got 80. You know what I'm saying? So I'm already probably be at 30. But my goal is to do 400, at least 360, man. I know 400, at least 360 customs this year. That's my goal. Everybody talking about their New Year's resolutions. That's my New Year's resolution. 360 customers this year. What's yours, Ken?
Man, I'm trying to get on these videos, be pumping out some videos and some pictures and
Yeah,
stuff. Last time we was on camera, that's what I said. And right behind that, I ended up getting this 3D printer. So that shot me in a whole nother direction for a little while. You know
but
what I'm saying?
that's a good direction though.
Yeah.
Because now, man, you on a whole another level. You 3D printing. You know what I'm saying? That's big to me, man. That's like you said already. And I'm gonna tell you about them 3D printers. Everybody I know that 3D prints, man, they serious. Them 3D printing guys are serious. My buddy 3D prints, he's got cabinets for filming, like 4 3D printers, and he's always buying more 3D printers. Like I said, I know by the summer you'll be running 2 3 printers. I know
Yeah.
that because they pay for themselves. Throw that in there. They pay for themselves.
I'm looking at this one and I already want another one. So yeah.
Yeah, they pay for themselves. 3D printing. And the 3D printer guys, I know they pretty serious and they make money quick because everybody has a list of action figures. Everybody has a list of things that they want 3D printed. I want mech suits. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I want. Mech suits. I've loved mech suits since I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? I want mech suits.
Hmm. Yeah. I'm cool with it.
Yeah, that
I,
stupid M&M was pretty straight. I'm listening.
I take some mech suits, but shit, I take anything 112 scale, as long as they look like it'll fit in with what I'm trying to do.
Kim, somebody got a question down there asking what's the best 3D printer to start with.
Mm. Well, I'm not a professional at it, but I've did some research and some homework with it. And my wife, she has a tech guy at her job, and the tech guy came with bamboo, which was the same conclusion that I came to too while I was doing the research. So I would say bamboo. Joe
Mm-hmm.
is smart and everything. I would say get you try to get you one with an AMS to it.
Yeah, because you hadn't had no because I told you those bamboo they don't have a lot of failed prints. I heard with them like you don't be having no failed prints like them. They say they some workhorses. They say they work hard. That's what I heard.
And like I said, I haven't had any failed prints. I'm also and
Made some mistakes.
turning. I done made some mistakes like thinking it's done and I don't know how to read the print yet, and or it's telling me that my filament is getting jammed and take care of that, and I'm thinking the print done. I'm like, oh, it's done. Snatch it off. They're like, wait a minute. Oh man. Oh man, I done stopped it too soon. Oh man, you live and you learn. Oh well.
Yeah,
I could even show you something off this. I can show you a fail print that I would call a fail print.
yeah. I heard those bamboo printers are great.
Yes. So I would call this right here is a failed print. I
Man,
took
I
it off
would,
before it got done. But
and
then
I
this
would,
right here is what it looked like when it's supposed to be. What it's supposed to be and what it came out as. But even with this can be used. I can use this for something. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I'm already look. What I just said, you can make a diorama and put that on the side of your diorama as a set of stairs. They have stairs that look just like that going up.
Mhm.
If you had the banister, it'd be even better. But you can make a banister out of wood sticks or whatever.
I think that's the side with the banister. Let me see.
Yeah, because if you do that right there, you can put that broke piece that broke in on the side of a building, on the side of a wall, and have a staircase. That would be perfect for that.
We have banister holes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, somebody was asking. Well, doing the custom so I think making personal figures was a very smart move. Yeah, it was a smart move. I actually made a lot of money off that, man, doing personal customs. And I keep like a crazy amount of commissions. I can't get out of that hole, man. I cannot get out of it. But I stay. If you can see, I stay doing them, and I will get your figure done. But yeah, it was a good move for me, man, because I've been doing a lot of figures over the years. But I started doing the personal figures of people that really expanded me. And actually, the first custom figure I did of somebody, I was just playing around and did it. And I still own the figure. It was a guy on Facebook, a friend of mine, and I made his figure because this picture he took looked real cool. It looked like a GI Joe picture. And I said, man, that'll be a badass GI Joe. And I asked him, can I make him out of a GI Joe? He was like, cool. So when I made him out of a GI Joe, this was free. I still own the figure, like I said. He loved it or whatever, and then I posted it online. And then next thing I know, I had an inbox full of people asking me to make them GI Joe, make them in a GI Joe characters. And the more and more I do, the more. And if I do one GI Joe, if I post one picture, I get 5 inboxes, and this is mathematically down. I get 5+ inboxes out of those 5 inboxes every time I post a figure. 3 of them gonna be BSers, 2 of them gonna be ready to go. They're gonna be ready, and I've done 300. I've done, 180 cut figures for people. So that
Yeah.
lets you know that they people are pretty serious of it. And some of the figures I've done, that's the ones I took pictures of. Some of them I didn't even take pictures of. I just sent it to them.
I call those people who be procrastinating on them figures. I say they most so just admirers. They like it so much that they had to reach out and let you know they like it.
Well, some of the people, yeah, that too. So you're right. I can't call them BSers. They're not trying. They'll. And I ain't hold up. I'm not talking to people that's BSers, just asking for price checks because I've done that before. That's not a BS. A BSer is, oh yeah, I'm finna get with you. I'm finna send you a picture and this and that. And they acting like they gonna get the custom. They go through the whole process of multiple DMs and then nothing. You know what I'm saying? Those are the BSers.
Hmm.
But hold up, it's not as bad as you would think. Be honest though, I have to give the action figure community that it's been some stump down square business people. That I mean, that's like in life. You have a bunch of people that's playing games and just trolling almost. trolling. But that's life, though. You have people trolling. That's people troll you on your job. People trolling and trolling in your house. If you live in a rough enough household, people troll you in the household.
He answered Dragon's question. Dragon, like I said, I've only been printing like maybe two weeks and a half or so. So I'm not exactly sure how good it is with printing big and small stuff. But from what I've seen, there's nothing I put in there. There's nothing I would to go. There's nothing I've tried to print that didn't come out. So I say it's pretty good with big and small. Yeah.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with. I'm talking about. I'm not talking about people wasting my time. Like I'm a talker. You know what I'm saying? You call you. I'm not complaining about nobody just hitting me up and not getting it. I'm talking about the people. Okay, that'll go all the way the distance about how they want this figured. Not nobody spell, price checking. That's the only way you figure out. I'm talking about the people that plays games. So I would even much go as high if I get five people inbox me. I probably would go as high as two people just gonna be playing games, man, just being silly. A person price checking, they're not being silly. That's business. I'm talking about somebody that's just being silly, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's just no a person doing price checking and just chopping it up with you. That's nothing wrong with that. Actually, I had the most biggest like compliment ever in any customizer could ever have. I had my maroons. I had I don't know if the guy wants his name out there or not, but I had a guy made some maroon characters like mine, and they almost look tit for tat just like mine. That was the hugest compliment I've ever had, ever. I mean, with that right there, compliment being said, I almost get off YouTube and Facebook and say, hey, I accomplished what I needed to accomplish. You know what I'm saying? I got somebody to understand what I was doing. So people inboxing me, I like the inboxes. I'm talking about the people that's on there playing games, you know. And I do a lot of, I help people out, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really like that. If a person say, hey man, I need some help, I want something from you, man, I help you out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like stiff like no, no dick or nothing. I've seen, and I'm sorry, there's no other way to say it. I've had people that when I was buying custom figures and stuff, right? There are people that was like that. They would give you a hard time. Like they was, and I said whenever I get into doing commissions and stuff for people, I'm gonna be the guy that you could talk to. I'm gonna be the guy that you're able to call and talk to. I'm gonna be the guy that you can able to chill and get understanding. But I'm not gonna treat you just like you, just like oh whatever, act like I'm bigger than life because I'm not. I'm right there with you. So I'm not bigger than life, man. I'll talk to anybody for hours about this stuff. And I help anybody if they want to figure. I help them out. I'll make sure they're taken care of. And at
Yeah.
some point, it can't be all about the money. It's not even. I'm not gonna lie. I work two jobs, man. It's not about the money with me, really. I've been me and him talk about this all the time. There's other things out here to make money with. You know what I'm saying? That's one of our conversations. So you shouldn't really be tripping about money like that. If you're tripping about money like that, you need to figure it's some stuff going on in your life. But I'm not even tripping like about money like that. So I help anybody out.
Yeah, you good. That's why I kind of gravitate to a few people in the community because I could tell they got good hearts and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like-minded individuals and everything. And ain't nobody out here trying to get over on nobody or nothing like that. But at the same time, nobody gonna be disrespected. But it ain't even about either one of those. It's more so
Hmm.
about just the love and you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying. We more so the type of people that you might end up getting us once, but you ain't gonna get us twice.
yeah. Me and you said that already. Like I feel like action figure people. There's a lot of good people doing action figure, man. A lot of cool people, a lot of real cool people, man. I've met some real nice people, man. Like man, great people. But then I met some people like me, and I see all every video, and I will continue saying this. There's some people out here that'll try to get down on you for figures, man. I met those people too.
Yeah.
But luckily, I didn't fall for it. I almost probably came close, but I didn't fall for it. I guess the action figure gods looked out for me.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Man, I'm looking at this Tupac figure, man. There's a lot of detail in this figure, man. I've just been looking at him while he's on this table. I mean, that paint job on him is crazy. I can't wait to see what you do with him, man.
I got it put up already somewhere else.
Huh?
And it's put up somewhere else. I was gonna show you what my idea was, but I'll show you when I get to my hand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. I put him with Cover Girl. That was pretty nice. That was
And
pretty nice.
when you did that, somebody else said the same thing I said to you when they said it to you on Facebook, but I said it to you when you made it. Like shit, Dennis Rodman and Pac both mess with Madonna, so might want to do a Madonna figure.
Yeah, I might have to they I might have to do something like that. Well, my next figure is I told you I'm finna jump on these sports players. For those who on here live right now, I guess they get to hear my layout for I'm doing Patrick Mahomes. He's on the roster right now. So I'm doing Patrick Mahomes. So those who football fans, I'm finna do a Patrick Mahomes. I got LeBron James on there. He's coming up next. I've been doing a lot of stars. LeBron James, um, Patrick Mahomes. He's on the desk. Oh, now don't tell me I'm finna go. James Brown's on. He's getting finished up. Um,
Trying to talk him into Jamar Gibbs, y'all.
I'm gonna
Detroit
get him.
Detroit Lions running back Jamar Gibbs. Trying to talk him into that one.
Yeah, he's gonna come. I'm gonna get him. Who else I got on there? Oh man. I got some female figures coming up, some female maroons for my maroon fans. They'll be up this week, next week, this week here. Uh, Another Dennis Rodman will be up this week. Tupac from California Love will be up this week, and I'll be showing my new Thunder Machine this week. So stay tuned. I got a lot of stuff dropping this week. Always I try to stay extra busy, man. Extra busy. What you got dropping this weekend?
We'll be doing
Some
some more.
pictures. What pictures you talking about doing this week, man? I know you finna do them pictures this week.
Yeah, I might
Yeah.
even try to work out a video this week.
Yes, sir.
I want to complete this print I'm working on. This
Mm-hmm.
flux
You
and
could
like
have used that. You should shoot a picture of that one you just showed me now, because the last picture you took, man, it got over 100 some likes. It was pretty dope. Storytelling too.
yeah, I might do. Yeah, did set it up here.
Get your picture now,
Mm-hmm.
man. I'm gonna have to cut it down because I gotta hit that slab tomorrow, man. But stay tuned, man. Me and King gonna keep on doing this, man.
Yeah, we're gonna kick our feet around and get a little more comfortable with y'all.
Oh, somebody said they gotta be an MJ. Yeah, I got a Michael Jordan actually. I did him. He right here. I already done him, man. He's got the breads on too, and I'm finna upgrade him, so this one will be up for sale.
I don't have a channel just yet. I might do, but I don't know. So that's what I'm saying. I'm still learning this stuff.
Yeah. Well, you're on your channel. You just gotta post some video. But yeah, this that Michael Jordan. He's up for sale, man. But if not, I gotta upgrade him, man, because I got an idea for this one for Michael Jordan now, which is an amazing figure, man. But I gotta update him, man. It's time for an update.
Rodman and Dreadnought, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. He is nothing. He's always been a dreadnought. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna redo those do this Jordan figure, man. I'm thinking about using those pilot pants, you know what I'm saying? Those pilot bottom half.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right then, man. I'm up out of here, bro.
All right, man. Good night, y'all.
All right, good night. Appreciate y'all stopping in.
Night, y'all. Bye.